Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. So about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, we're going to talk about LeBron James and how he was carried once again last night to a victory over the lowly Golden State Warriors, who are not a good team. The Golden State Warriors are a bad team, guys. So the Lakers have once again beat no one this season, or beat a team that's not good. And once again, LeBron James carried by Anthony Davis and his teammates, even though LeBron James continues to talk about, oh, the Lakers got to play perfect basketball to win games and make excuses and cry and moan for more help, because that's what we hear every single season. And we're going to talk about in this video because LeBron James once again getting carried by Anthony Davis, who's not the best player in the Lakers. Remember, they keep telling us that Anthony Davis is not the best player in the Lakers. So then why is Anthony Davis carrying LeBron James? It should be the other way around. We're going to talk about this video. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel, man. Once again, guys, I am truly, truly humble. Shout out to all you guys, man. Everyone that came through the live streams. I did a couple of live streams the last couple of days, and you guys have come through and supported it, man. Like I said, shout out to everyone that's called into the live streams. Thank you very much, guys. I'm going to try to keep doing this at least, a couple of times, at least once a week, to do a live stream where you guys can call in. So thanks to all you guys out there, man. Real recognize real, the true basketball fans. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, the Los Angeles Lakers beat the lowly Golden State Warriors last night. And the Golden State, I don't know what's up with Steph Curry, man. I guess I'm going to have to do a video on Steph Curry because Steph Curry just looks like he's falling off a cliff right now, man. Now, we all know that the Golden State Warriors don't have really a great team. Steph Curry doesn't really have any quote-unquote help out there. Draymond Green's been missing all these games. Steph Curry himself has missed several games this season, right? There's no Klay Thompson there anymore. They just don't really have anybody. It's like, Buddy Hield and Andrew Wiggins and, some of these other younger guys, Gary Payton III and, this guy Podzimski or whatever his name is, Kevon Looney, Trace Jackson Davis. I think, these are the guys on the team. So we get all of that, but Steph Curry has been very inconsistent this season, man. Like I said, the Golden State Warriors have just been bad. They've been bad. They've kind of fallen off a cliff. I mean, think about where the Warriors started at the beginning of the season. They had one of the best records. They started off the season like 10-3 or something like that, or whatever they started the season off. They started the season off hot. They were winning every game. And even though Steph Curry was missing some of these games, they were still winning games. But for some reason, they've went off the rails. The season's going downhill. But the Lakers beat the lowly Golden State Warriors last night, and no one's impressed. I mean, once again, the Lakers haven't beaten anybody. A lot of the LeBron James fans were getting all crazy and going all nuts, celebrating the win over the Boston Celtics, who I told you were on a second half of a back-to-back after going to overtime the night before with the Clippers. They had to play the Lakers on a back-to-back. The Lakers were on 2 days rest. Now, that's not an excuse for the Celtics. They're professional basketball players. This is what we're talking about. These guys are not real true professionals. They're not really tough. They can't play like that, right? They're always complaining about back-to-backs. But nonetheless, the Lakers were rested. The Celtics were on a second half of back-to-back. The Celtics rely on a three-point shot heavily. That's why I don't believe in the Celtics. To me, they're not true champions. They've never been tested. I'm not a believer in the Celtics. I've been talking about them all year. Even last year, I told you. I'm not a believer in them. I'm not sold on the Celtics. These guys are a bunch of shot chuckers, man. They shoot 53s a game on average, and I believe they are like 15th in the league in three-point percentage. So you're shooting all of these threes, but you're not making them at a high clip. So they live by the three, and they die by the three. I'm not impressed with the Celtics, guys. But the Lakers beat the Golden State Warriors last night. Once again, not impressed. The Lakers have played a mediocre schedule, and they've beaten all mediocre teams. I'm not impressed, once again, with the Lakers or any of the teams that they've beaten, man. They have not been consistent this year. And I told you coming into the season, that was going to be the case. Any team that LeBron James is leading is inconsistent. And what happened this season? The season started off, the Lakers were 3-0, right? Everyone was celebrating the Lakers, 3 home games. LeBron James seemed like he was taking a back seat to Anthony Davis. He was taking less shots on average than Anthony Davis for the first time since they've been together in LA. But over the last month or so, what have I told you guys, and what have you probably noticed? That LeBron James now is shot chucking more than Anthony Davis. Now they're pretty much taking the same amount of shots on average every single night, which once again is inhibiting Anthony Davis, and once again, it's inhibiting the Lakers from being a consistent team because LeBron James must manipulate and control the team as always, can never take a back seat and let other guys shine consistently. So yeah, you might have one game where an Austin Reeves or a Max Christie or a Dalton Connect or a Rui Hashimura, an Austin Reeves, someone seems to be playing consistent or seems to be stepping up. But then the next game or the next couple of games, they kind of seem inconsistent because there was LeBron James chucking up all these shots. And last night, you see, once again, LeBron James took the most shots on the team. I'm literally saying the same thing every night the Lakers play because LeBron James literally does the same thing every single night. Every single night, this man plays no defense. When we talk about LeBron James and his teams are being inconsistent, those are the facts. But the one thing that we know that LeBron James does consistently is dominate the basketball, shot chucking, hog the ball, not play any defense, no leadership. We know that's what he's going to do consistently, which makes his team inconsistent. He doesn't rebound consistently. So what do you have last night? 5 rebounds? 5 rebounds? I want you guys to go and look at the roster for the Golden State Warriors, and you guys tell me who the biggest player on the Warriors team is. Who's the biggest person on their roster? Kevon Looney, Trace Jackson Davis. These are the biggest guys. These guys are 6'8", 6'9". These are the centers. These are the power forwards of today's era of NBA. These are the big men of today. So Anthony Davis dominated last night like he should. What did he drop? 36 points and 13 rebounds, whatever the case may be. 3 blocks, a couple of steals. He did his thing out there, Anthony Davis, right? Because we all know that Anthony Davis is clearly the best player in the Lakers, and Anthony Davis is clearly one of the top probably 5 players in the NBA, guys. Those are the facts, man. People can say whatever they want. The man has been playing like a top 5 player in the league. When Anthony Davis is healthy and playing his game on the court, he's one of the best players in the league, hands down. He's one of the most talented players over the past 10 or 15 seasons in the NBA, the talent level of Anthony Davis, the skill set, what he could do on both sides of the ball at the highest of levels, at his best, really no one can match it except for maybe a Giannis. And not even Giannis can shoot the ball like an Anthony Davis can. The problem has always been Anthony Davis' durability and his mindset. He's a weak-minded individual. He's not a real leader, right? He's not really a guy that's going to take charge. But Anthony Davis clearly the best player in the Lakers. And once again, last night he did the same. Carrying LeBron James on both sides of the court, leading the Lakers in points, leading the Lakers in rebounds, leading the Lakers in defense. Once again, just leading the Lakers. But they keep telling us that LeBron James is the best player on the Lakers. They keep promoting LeBron James as the best player in the Lakers, one of the top players in the league still. And this is why I always put the responsibility on LeBron James. You have a lot of LeBron James fans come in my comment section and they'll cry and say things like, oh, Anthony Davis should be carrying LeBron James. Anthony Davis should be doing this. Anthony Davis should be doing that. And you guys sound like a bunch of idiots. You guys sound ridiculous. It's not about what Anthony Davis should be doing because he's doing what he should be doing. But why is not ESPN and everyone else promoting Anthony Davis for what he is doing, for carrying the Lakers, for carrying LeBron James, for being the best player in the Lakers? They want to sell you and sell it to us that LeBron James is still the best player in the Lakers, that he's one of the best players in the league still. He's not better than Anthony Davis. He's not one of the top 5 or top 10 players in the NBA currently. He's not. I told you guys the other day in a live stream. There's no way that you can tell me and argue with me that LeBron James right now this season is better than Norman Powell for the Clippers. Norman Powell, what he's been doing for the Los Angeles Clippers, he's been the best player on the Clippers. Not James Harden. It's been Norman Powell. He's been their most consistent best player, guys. Those are the facts, man. That's what I've seen. It's been Norman Powell, often nights carrying James Harden out there. Once again, giving the effort on both sides of the ball. To me, he's head and shoulders above LeBron James currently. They both play in LA. Give me Norman Powell as a better player right now. But they'll tell you LeBron James is a top 10 player in the league still. Katie Jet Smith will tell you LeBron James second best player in the league still. He's not better than Norman Powell. He's not. Those are just the facts. That's not a knock on LeBron James. I'm not saying he's greater than LeBron James all time. But currently, right now, this season, Norman Powell's better. But they'll promote LeBron James. So, like I told you guys coming into the season, lose-lose situation. If you're going to promote LeBron James as the best player in the Lakers, one of the best players in the league, then you must take responsibility. Why are you being carried by Anthony Davis? Why are you being carried by Austin Reeves? 3 turnovers again last night for LeBron James. You guys really understand and realize that the Lakers are one of the the teams that actually create, they don't turn the ball over that much, the Lakers. That's actually one of the things that they do good, is they don't turn the ball over a lot. But most of their turnovers come from LeBron James. So they'll have 10 turnovers or 11 turnovers in a game, let's say. LeBron James, like the other day, LeBron James had 5 of the 11 turnovers. 5 of the 11. So most of the time he's turned the ball over, which is inhibiting your team from being consistent. But also what? You're not playing defense, guys. So you're not playing defense and you're turning the ball over. It's a double-edged sword here. He takes bad shots a lot of nights. He takes a lot of shots, like he did last night. He took 25 shots last night, more than anyone else on the team. 25 shots out there, shot chucking and stat padding LeBron James. That's all he does is chase numbers and stats that don't matter against a weak team. LeBron James played 35 minutes last night. Why is LeBron James playing 35 minutes against Golden State Warriors? Why is LeBron James playing 35 minutes at any night? I told you, LeBron James at most should be playing 25 minutes a game. At most, 25 minutes. 10 less minutes than what he's averaging this season. But JJ Redick, the savant of basketball, is going to keep LeBron James in the game all these minutes? Why? Garbage minutes so LeBron James can get some garbage stats. That's all it is. They're not out there playing to win. They're not worried about LeBron James' health. Oh, LeBron James got a sore foot, but then he's in the game in garbage time. It doesn't make sense, guys. It's like Joel Embiid this year. He was healthy enough to play in the Olympics during the summer, but he's not healthy enough to play back-to-back games or play at all this season. These guys are a joke, man. It don't make any sense. LeBron James dealing with a sore foot. Oh, it's always going to be sore. I'm always going to be dealing with this. Once again, an excuse for LeBron James, but you're in garbage time stat padding. You took 25 shots last night, more than anyone else. More than anyone else. But you only got 5 rebounds? 5 rebounds when the biggest player on the court is Anthony Davis on your team. You're probably the second biggest player on the court, not Trace Jackson Davis or Kevon Looney. Are you kidding me right now? And you get 5 rebounds out there? You're an absolute joke, LeBron James. Never hustle for the rebounds. You are never a good rebounder. You've been a mediocre to poor rebounder your entire career, man. No one's impressed with LeBron James' rebounding prowess in this weak, soft era. When you're the biggest guy on the court, you're allowed to throw your elbows and get guys. How many times you guys see LeBron James push somebody for a rebound? Or use his arm to shove someone out of the spot for a rebound? All the time. No fouls are called. Last night, LeBron James, 35 minutes on the court, guys. 0 fouls called against LeBron James. 0. 0 fouls. And why were there 0 fouls called against LeBron James? We all know it's the same thing. The same 2 things. Number 1, you don't play any defense like that. So how are you going to get fouls called on your own defense? We get that. But number 2, and more importantly, they just don't call fouls on LeBron James. You'll clearly see the video footage. Everyone puts it out there. You can clearly see LeBron James fouling people right in front of the referees. No fouls are ever called against LeBron James, though, man. No fouls called. And that's why think about how many games in LeBron James' career, not just this season or last year, in his career, guys. Go look at how many times this man's had 0 fouls. How many times he has 0 fouls. Go look how many times LeBron James actually fouled out of a game. Go look how many times LeBron James had 5 fouls in a game. Michael Jordan fouled out of more games than LeBron James did, guys. Way more times. Michael Jordan still has way more fouls than LeBron James. They never call fouls on LeBron James, guys. These are the facts. And last night, more of the same. 0 fouls, played 35 minutes last night. No fouls for LeBron James. The man's not even averaging a steal per game this season. Not even 1 steal per game, LeBron James. He don't do nothing out there. He literally standing around, guys, collecting some assists by hogging the ball, dribbling the ball, holding on to the ball, and then passing the ball to Anthony Davis or passing the ball to somebody to get these assist numbers. No one's impressed with LeBron James' assists, man, especially when you turn the ball over the same rate every single season. 3.5, 4 turnovers a game for LeBron James every year, man. Nothing changed. It's like clockwork for this man. So as you guys can see, LeBron James, once again, carried by Anthony Davis, and I'm going to continue to promote LeBron James being carried by Anthony Davis regardless of his numbers, because LeBron James is clearly not the best player in his team, but yet and still they promote him as the best player. So if they're going to promote him as the best player, then I'm going to put the responsibility on him. He should not be getting carried because he's the best player in the team. Even though we know he's not the best player in the team, the LeBron James fans, oh, Anthony Davis should be carried. Anthony Davis is, yeah, and so why don't you guys stop pumping LeBron James up as the best player in the Lakers? He's not the best player in the Lakers. Like I said, if the Lakers go anywhere this season, it's going to be because of Anthony Davis, not LeBron James. Their record is what it is despite LeBron James. Wake me up when LeBron James can play some defense. Wake me up when LeBron James can play all 82 games. Wake me up when LeBron James, once again, can actually play in the system. Wake me up when LeBron James can take a back seat to Anthony Davis. when he could be a real leader. Stop walking to court early. Stop, being a sore loser. It's an absolute joke, man, for LeBron James or any of his fans to think that he's the actually best player in the team and that the Lakers are doing something because of LeBron James. Wake me up when LeBron James has a plus in the plus minus. The man's like negative, 140, 130 this season? It's an absolute joke, man. Like I said, they're winning despite this man not playing any defense out there, standing around, still flopping at a high level. You guys saw that photo I posted of LeBron James when he was laying there against what was that team? He was, what was that, the Clippers game, I think it was? He was just laying there like a clown. The fans were calling him a flopper. They were calling him the B word. This is what the fans are saying to him. He's supposed to be the greatest player of all time, though. Flopping around like that in year 22. Year 22, guys, the man's still flopping. Holding his head. How many times have you seen LeBron James hold his head? Look at his arm. Nonsense. The dude's a clown. He's soft. Looks like all his fans are soft. You guys know these are the facts, man. LeBron James continues to get carried by Anthony Davis. They win despite LeBron James, not because of him. The Lakers are not going anywhere. They've beaten no one this season. I'm not impressed. The Lakers, once again, they get all the free throw advantages. They get all the foul call advantages, right? And yet they still hover around the plane every year. Remember, the Western Conference, the NBA as a whole, has taken a step backwards. Can you guys point or put your finger on a great team? There are no great teams. There are some good teams, but there are no great teams, man. There's no one out there that you're like, damn, man, this is a formidable team. There's no one out there. The league is weak. We've been talking about this. The Lakers get all the advantages, right? All this stuff that they get, and they still can't win consistently. They still can't be a powerhouse juggernaut team. They're still fighting for the 5th, 6th, 7th seed every single season. These guys on the plane. It's an absolute joke, man. You guys know that these stats that LeBron James puts up, they're hollow stats, they're hollow numbers out there being carried, still not rebounding, still not playing any defense. So until the Lakers can rebound the basketball and play some defense like that, I'm not impressed with them beating these teams. Like I said, wake me up when they can actually play some quality teams consecutively. Wake me up when they are on a back-to-back and have to play a team that's rested. Wake me up when those things happen. Because it's not going to happen. J.J. Redick's been exposed. LeBron James has been exposed for years now. And the facts remain the same, guys. The Lakers are not going anywhere because of LeBron James. Wherever they go, they're going to go because of Anthony Davis, who's the true, real best player on the team. LeBron James needs to be a leader out there. He needs to galvanize these guys, but he can never do it, man. You guys know the deal. I'll catch you guys on the next one.